varmış abi adamla.
So what have you found out? Is this looking like a good place to stay?
I'll keep looking around.
All right, keep me posted.
Ne haberdar et dedi. Şuraya bakayım. Abi bir tane sıra kafalı adam vardı ya, Doug. Keşke ölmeseydi o ya. Gittim kadını kurtardım. Daha iyi oynuyor diye. Şu an gidiyoruz, ben gitmiyorum bu arada. Sağlancağa bak bakayım.
Too bad it's broken. I'll bet Clementine and Duck would have loved something like this to play on.
Kids used to like that old swing even more than the tour sometimes.
I'll bet. How'd it break?
Got busted the first day those things showed up. Thank God no one was on it at the time.
Looks
İnsan
like
tahmin
it
eder
just
bunu ya.
needs a new board for the seat and some rope. Make it safe for Clem and Duck. And let the St. John's know we can pull our weight around here.
İnsan tahmin eder şu ya. Ben şu nereye gidiyorum bilmiyorum ki. Şu ne? Ağacın üstüne atlayamıyor mu? Şuraya bakayım.
This dairy won a lot of ribbons in its day, huh?
This place was my daddy's life. Meant everything to him. You know, when he first bought this place, it was a single-story
Babası nerede?
house.
Is that right?
After us kids was born, he insisted on adding a second floor. He said they had to have room for as many babies as they could have. Mama, she was done after Dan.
My folks stopped after 2 as well.
Then one day, the world changed. Now this place is all we have left of Daddy. That's why we take such
Babası
good
nerede
care of
peki?
it,
Ölmüş mü
and
babası?
why we want to share it with good folks like yourselves.
Babası nerede? Bu adam niye öyle bakıyor lan? Kadınla bir konuşacağım.
Well, hi there, Lee. What can I do for you, sweetie?
Can I help you with anything around the house?
I think with Danny's help, I've got things pretty well squared away in the kitchen. But feel free to check with Andy. He's got a lot of weight on his shoulders
Tamam
these
abi de.
days, so I'm sure he'd
Ben
love
evin içine
any help
gezmek
he
istiyorum
can
ya.
get.
Evin içine gezeyim ben. Bunu boşver.
How many rooms does this house have?
Rooms? Why do you ask?
Burası yüzeye inşa edilmiş gibi
It
duruyor.
looks custom built.
Nice of you to notice. My husband put a lot of work into this old house.
Well, he did a fantastic
Kocası nerede?
job.
Kocası öldü mü? Nereye?
I believe in making a house a home.
Söylemedi. Odaları söylemedi.
Your family's done an amazing job of keeping this place up.
Well, now aren't you sweet? Thank you, Lee. The boys and I have tried to adapt as best we can, but we still keep some of our old routines to
Oğlum
help remind
söylemedi
us
bana.
of better times.
Odaları söylemedi. Kaç oda var diye. Çalışan oldu ha.
What happened to the rest of your staff?
Oh, we've had our share of tragedy here, just like everyone else, I'm sure. Some of our staff took off to find their families soon as they heard the news. The few that stuck around, well, we lost most of them the first night those things showed up here. It was a tough night.
Yemin ederim
When will
oldu diye.
dinner be ready?
It'd be a while still, but it'd be worth it. Trust me.
Niye uzun sürüyor?
How's your family been holding up since,
Abicim sence ne pişiriyorsun oğlum
Oh,
olsa?
my boys have been my saving grace. They both left their jobs and came home to help out after the attack started happening. I think it was hardest on Andy. Dan was always more of a mama's boy, but don't tell him I said that.
Well, if anything comes up that I can help with, feel free to let me know.
Well, Lee,
Ben bu
I
kadını
sure
hiç sevmedim
appreciate
ya.
it.
No problem.
Niye bu kadar kibar lan bunlar? Tanımıyorlar bizi ya. Tanımıyorlar ağzına şim. Adamların ineği kaçmış. İnekleri kaçmış. Erzak sıkıntıları var. Bir de bizi çağırıyorlar abi. Bizi davet ediyorlar buraya ya. Niye da? Gerizekalı bunlar ya. Şu ben gider geçsene bakayım. Orada bir şey gördüm. Bir daha geç. Şuraya baktık değil mi? Baktık buraya doğru. Lan. Tam da başka bir şey yokmuş. Ben üçüncü bir şey var diye düşünüyordum da yokmuş. Bu ne?
Pointy.
Sivri. Ben bunu Mark sanıyordum lan.
Hi. Well, I'm glad you guys decided to help us out. I noticed back at the motel that you folks are pretty well armed. You've been stockpiling, huh?
Kaç tane
We've
silahım var?
scraped together a good supply in the last few months. How about yourselves? What kind of protection do you have around here?
We collected a few guns to protect ourselves, but we really only use them when we go off the property. Fence is all we need to keep us safe.
Şu ayakları durduruyorum ha. Aa
We
suya sok.
can't be the first people you've invited up to the dairy.
Well, no, we've made similar deals with other folks, trading for gas and food, but ultimately they moved on, looking for the
Kaybettikleri-
people they lost contact with.
Seni arıyorlar. Niye gitmişler ki? Niye arıyorlar yani?
An electric fence is enough to keep out walkers?
Walkers? Is that what you call them? That's good. The old one wouldn't have, but Mac, he was our foreman, he figured out how to amp it up with the generators. We used to sit out here some nights and watch the sons of bitches sizzle and pop.
Ama ben bu arada bu kadına şey sordum, bu değil.
Closest
Aynı
thing to
şey sordum bunu.
entertainment these
Kaç
days,
oda var diye
I
cevap vermedi bana.
These generators are enough to power the whole dairy?
We got lots, and we gotta keep trading for fuel as much as we
Bunlar
can,
kesin bir şey
but
saklıyor
they
ya.
all work together to do the trick, like us.
Mark and I can help you with that perimeter now.
Oh, good. The fence will stop a walker in about 3 or 4 seconds, but gets overloaded if we leave the husks out there.
You know, Mark and I can clear the fence ourselves if you want to stay here and finish up with the generators.
Well, that'd be great. I'll turn off the northwest section, and if you guys could strip them off and look for any weak points, well, that'd be a big help.
Sounds easy enough.
Stay attentive. You never know.
Tamam abi niye adam böyle bir şey söyledi ki sanki kötü şeyler yaşayacağız birazdan gibi söyledi yani. Alt üstü çitleri düzelteceğiz yani. O kadar basit bir şey olamaz yani. Bu büyük bir arazi bu
So
arada.
how's the place looking? Is it safe enough for us to stay? If we can?
It's pretty amazing what they've done with this dairy, but let's see what it takes to secure this fence before drawing any conclusions.
I can't wait until everyone's
Jeneratör
out
lazım.
here. Everyone besides Larry.
He wouldn't be such a pain in the ass if you weren't telling him we were talking behind his back all the time.
I'm sorry, all right?
Ondan bir bok olmaz.
I try to be civil at least.
He's too busy being cranky to notice.
Aha zombi var bir tane.
There's one.
İnşallah zombi
Yeah.
ölmüştür ha.
Lee, it's dead.
Come on, let's push it
Kafasına
off.
ok girmiş. Oku
Maybe
çıkar
the
gittin.
St. John boys are using this guy for target practice?
Poor guy.
I don't know what got him first, the arrow or the fence. Either way, hope he was already dead.
Oku çıkar. Oku çıkar artık.
Disgusting.
Bakalım bir şuraya.
Who do you think he was?
En azından bizden biri değil.
At least it's not one of us.
Come
Niye
on.
kimse
I'm sure there's
almamış ki
still a
burada?
few more.
Once this fence is patched up, this place will be a fortress. God, can you imagine not having to worry about the walkers anymore?
Deniz adam bir yer.
The fortress needs people to defend it.
We've got enough people. So what's your take on the brothers? They seem to have this place tied down pretty well.
We've got enough people to take this place by force if we have to.
Sheesh, Lee. You sound like Kenny.
Hızlı
There's
Negan
another
gibiyim, Negan gibiyim ben.
I see it.
Oğlum inşallah ölmüştür ha. Ellerini kes.
Man, the fence burned right into its hands. I think they fused together.
Hala duruyorlar orada.
You never get used to the smell, do you?
Bu
Nope.
ne oğlum böyle ya?
Christ. I can't stop thinking about dinner. Would have been nice to get some of those rations. I get hungry too, you know.
Ben de
I'm
acım.
hungry too, Mark.
Do you think they're gonna be good for it? Dinner for a whole group of
Valla
people?
ben de bunu
If
düşünüyorum işte.
they've got as much food as they say, I think so.
Come on, I think I see where they're getting in. This one must have knocked it over trying to get through. He's tangled up in there pretty good. Come on, help me get this thing back in place so we can get Mr. Crispy off of here.
I think we get better leverage from the other side.
Good idea.
İnşallah aldırırız onu oradan. Dolanmış lan.
If you're waiting for that guy to help, it ain't gonna happen. Come on.
Ama baktım sadece.
Little help here, Lee?
Devam ediyoruz ya kardeşim. Git da git.
Holy fuck! What just happened?
The fences are on.
Why the hell would he turn the fence on? He knows we're out here.
Ağzına sıçayım.
What the? Get to the gate.
Ne oluyor lan?
Get down.
You assholes! Jesus!
Ne oluyor ağzına sıçayım ya?
We had an agreement. Now you're fucked.
Who the fuck is that?
No idea.
Fuck. Now what?
Haydut lan
The
bunlar.
fence on that gate is our only way out.
I got you now.
İttir dayı. İttiremiyor.
What about our arrangement? You got lucky that time. I already got one of you.
Çektim. Çektim. Bakma.
Now there you
Çevirir
are,
miyiz?
boy. I see him.
İttim yok gerizekalı ya.
Get closer. I see ya.
Oğlum niye ittiremiyoruz ki bunu biz, onu anlamadım.
Over there. Try to lure me to the open. Don't think I can't see ya.
Quickly, he'll see you.
Give us the food,
Dayı.
assholes.
İtmiyor adam, itmiyor.
Come on out.
Kamuoyuna sokayım senin ben. Ya dene
Behind the
bakayım.
tractor.
İçsene ağzına şimdi.
Did you really think you could stop with that? We
Shit,
won't.
something's still blocking.
Lee, hurry up.
Show yourself. Try to lure me to the open. Did you really think you could fuck with us? Agreement. Now you're fucked.
Come on. If we can reach the gate, we can get through this fence and back to the house.
They're on the move.
Shit, that hurts.
I already got one of you. Good. Now we're gonna take what's ours. Hey, Rat. We had a
What
deal.
happened?
Shit.
See him.
It's one of the dead we pushed down earlier. Gonna have to move it.
I can do this all day. What about our arrangement? Give us the food. Ah, fuck you, asshole! Where do you think you're going? Where's our food, you asshole? Behind the tractor.
Another one? How many of those things did we push down?
Give us the food. Damn! Shit! Behind the tractor! In Hot River! Over there!
You okay?
Yeah, barely.
Come on. The gate's right there.
You already got one of you? Ah! Get closer! They're getting away!
Let's get out of here.
You lucky sons of bitches! Go ahead and run! We ain't going nowhere!
Lee, what's wrong?
There was a goddamn ambush out there.
Holy shit, are you okay?
Bandits here? On our property?
Oh my lord! What happened happened to you, sweetheart?
It was those bastards in the woods, Mama.
Yeah, I'll be alright once it's out, but god damn, it hurts.
Hey, y'all.
Mark, oh my god, what happened?
He got shot with an arrow.
Christ, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I should just pull it out.
Oh, no, honey. Come on. Brenda's got you. Come on inside now. We'll have you all sorted out. Well, you must be the
What kind of
veterinarian
shit
in
is
the group.
this?
We ran into some people on the way up here. Bandits, I guess. I think it was them that attacked us.
They gave us a lot of problems in the beginning, killed a bunch of our farmhands. We were able to get them to stop by making a deal.
You knew about these people?
Food for protection. Not like we had much of a choice, but they did stop hassling us.
Christ, maybe you were right about this place, Lee.
Maybe it isn't as safe here as we thought.
Look, we're sorry. We never had them screw with us like this. Not since we started giving them food. Listen, we may have had an agreement with those people, but we will not stand for this shit.
Ain't no way we're gonna let those sons of bitches get away with this.
You know where these assholes are?
They're hard to pin down, but I think I know where at least one of their camps are. When you're ready to go scope out that bandit camp, come find us.
Bandits? Are you serious? This place isn't safe. We can't stay here.
Not safe. This place is a hell of a lot safer than that motor inn. I think all of us and our guns can handle a couple of punks with bows and arrows. What we need to do is find a way to get our whole group out here to stay. Take this place over if we have to.
Whoa, cool your jets there, Rambo. These are nice people. Let's not do anything to get us thrown out before we eat.
I'm gonna head out and help Dan deal with these bandits. You guys should try to make friends with Andy and Brenda while I'm gone.
Well, that's easy. I got charm coming out of my ass.
Yeah, that's real charming, Dad.
Where's Ben and Carly?
Since Carly and Ben ate some of the food on the way to get us, she volunteered to stay behind and watch the motor inn until we get back.
Hey, I remember seeing kids in your group, so I went ahead and fixed that swing while you were out. I hope you kids like swings.
A swing! I love swings! Just like at my treehouse. Come on, Doc.
Why don't you kids go and play on the swing, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Anytime. We're looking out for you.
No mail coming in or out these days. At least they don't have to worry about bill collectors anymore. You can definitely tell they built this thing themselves. Looks like a feeding station for the cow. If there's not enough room in the house for all of us, I guess a few of us could camp out here in shifts. If there's not enough room in the house for all of us, I guess a few of us could camp out here in shifts. Lots of hay. Enough of these might work as adequate cover from arrows, if that becomes a problem. That thing keeps a fence electrified. I guess Mark and I were lucky we weren't touching this thing when it came on. If a couple of tools out in the open is as unsafe as it gets, we'll be fine here. Would have been nice to have one of these back at the motor inn. I'll bet they go through a lot of wood keeping those fences repaired. Pointy. Fellas,
How you feeling, Lee? Look, I'm really sorry you almost got killed out there. We should have told you how dangerous it was.
No shit.
You saw what they did to your buddy. Nobody's safe here until we start to fight back.
But how?
The two of us should go out and do some recon. Then we'll all mount up for some revenge.
Hell yeah.
Who the fuck are these people in the woods?
We don't know. I think some of them used to work at the big box up the way.
Save lots.
Yeah. Anyway, they're nutty as all hell and get mad when they're hungry.
So are you ready to head out there and find their camp?
We'll go in a few minutes. Just need to check on a few things before we head out.
Sure, that's understandable. Talk things over with your group. Just come find us when you're ready.
I'll do that.
Lee, oh my god, I'm so glad you two didn't get killed out there. Do you think Mark will be okay?
Wish I knew, but I think he's in good hands now.
Yeah? It's not too bad?
He'll be fine. I've seen guys go through worse.
How could you all bring us to this place?
How do you feel about leaving the motor in?
It's a welcome change of scenery.
I don't know. If we'd just stayed where we were, then Mark wouldn't have ended up with an arrow in his shoulder.
I take it you and Kenny didn't exactly make up on the way here.
I tried seeing things from his point of view, having a wife and kid and everything, but gambling with your family's life is pretty stupid if you ask me. Hey, thanks for backing me up this morning at the motel. I know I came down on you guys pretty hard, but you do agree with the way I'm running things, right?
You're a good leader, Lily. Kenny's too emotional, but his intentions are in the right place. Still, it'd be best for all of us if you two could try to work together once in a while. Hey. Hey, can I talk to you in private for a second?
Okay.
It's been 3 months. Your dad still treats me like I'm some kind of asshole.
Yeah, well, don't expect that to change. That's just how he is.
How do you put up with him?
Look, my dad can be an ass sometimes, I know that. But he's not a bad guy. He's got a lot of pain. He's been through so much, and lost pretty much everything. And it's hardened him, you know? Yeah, he's bitter and hateful, but that's all just to protect himself. And me. All he's got left in the world is me. And that goes both ways. So yeah, he's probably gonna keep treating you like crap, but that's just because he still has one thing left to care about. So don't judge him. And don't judge me for sticking by him. He's my dad. And I love him.
Think our little arrangement with them was a good idea?
A little late to be asking that now, don't you think?
Dad's right. Let's just wait for dinner. And then if Mark is feeling up to it, we leave. I don't want to push our luck here.
Now, let's not be hasty.
I'm gonna go check things out.
Just don't get too nosy. These kinds of people are usually pretty protective of their privacy.
Yeah, and we don't need you poking your nose where it don't belong and getting us thrown out in our asses.
Hey, Clem, do you like the swing?
Yeah, it's fun.
Be sure to tell Andy thank you, okay?
I will. Will you push me on it?
Sure. Happy to push you on the swing. Mind if Clementine takes a turn?
All right, Duck. Let Clementine have a try for a bit.
Okay.
How you holding up, Clementine?
I'm okay, I guess. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just a little worried about Mark.
Is Mark going to be okay?
You got lucky out there. Could have been a lot worse.
Are you going to find the people who hurt Mark?
We have to make sure they don't hurt anyone else.
Be careful. I want you to stay lucky, too.
Ever since I met you, I've had good luck, so don't worry.
Okay.
What do you think of the dairy?
It's pretty. It reminds me of how things used to look before.
Yeah, it does.
Do you think things will ever get back to how they were?
I'm not sure, Clem. I hope so.
I hope so, too.
Don't worry. We're safe here now.
As long as the bad people don't get me too, right?
I won't let what happened to Mark happen to you.
Promise?
I promise. All right, Clem. That's enough for now.
Okay. Thanks for pushing me.
Of course. It's all yours.
Yeah!
Okay, Duck. Don't pop a gasket.
They look happy. Hey,
Haley, found anything interesting?
I was talking to Andy a bit earlier. Doesn't sound like they have too many guns around. They rely mostly on the fence to keep them safe.
So long as you're on this side, things are all right, provided the fence holds out.
Well, that's the problem. When there's no more gas, there's no more fence.
That's true. Well, it's good to know what we're working with here. Keep looking around, and let me know if you find anything else.
I guess, Lily isn't too thrilled about being here.
I could give two shits about what Lily wants. Duck and Katja need food, and I'm not about to sit around that motor inn and watch them go hungry. You're with me on this, right?
You're not making me pick sides, Kenny.
Well, you better think about it, because that time is coming.
How you holding up?
I hope they feed us, Lee. Soon. On the way over here, I was getting dizzy. Hands shaking, cold sweats. Thought I was gonna pass out.
They've got food here.
Yeah, but I'm not just talking about one meal, you know?
Did Duck and Katja get here okay?
Well, it wasn't easy. Duck didn't look so good on the walk over to this place.
Well, if everything works out, maybe he and Katja can have an easier life here.
That's funny, considering you didn't seem too worried about Duck back at Herschel's farm.
That's in the past, Kenny. A lot's happened since then.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna go have a look around.
Don't wait too long to help scope out that bandit camp. It'd be a good opportunity to find out a bit more about the St. John's and their relationship with those bandits or whatever.
Right. I'll see what I can find out.
Şerefsizlere bir yanına gideceğim ben. Ağzı mesenize başından beri. Böyle bir şey var diye, hayırlar var diye. Gerizekalılar. Bak buna bir şey konuşuyor yukarıda.